All right, what are some of the things that you need to know before you watch the Devil May Cry anime that is being worked on and eventually going to be released on Netflix? So some of the big things are Dante. Who is he? Dante is a hybrid demon human. His father Sparta saved humanity, and then Ava is the human mother. And then Dante also has a brother named Virgil, and then his sword that he wields around. And then his sword that he wields around is called the Rebellion. And that sword is a big source of his power. You see it in DMC 3, you see it in 5, and they unlock some pretty nifty things for him. So, along with that, depending on what characters we get to see, if we get to see Trish, we get to see Lady, we get to see Virgil, it will very easily tell us where in the anime it is at, because, or where in the entire game series it is, because it starts off 3, 1, 2, 4, 5 in that order. So if we see Virgil at all, we know it's sometime, it could be right before 3, because in the manga, for volumes 1 and 2, and then 3 was never released, Virgil and Dante are both in the human world at one point. If Lady is in it, it could be sometime after DMC 3. And if Trish is in it, it would be sometime after DMC 1, which leaves a lot of room between 2 and 4. And if Nero is in it, then it's somewhere between 4 and 5. Or, Nero is off on his own doing something because he doesn't really interact or meet Dante until 4. What are some other big things? I think those are some of the biggest things to really think about. There's the human world and there's the underworld. They are two halves of one big world, and they were separately sealed away by Sparta when he fought against the Emperor Mundus. And I think those are some of the big things to think about. I could get really, really into it. Let me know. I can do that here. But essentially, those are some big things to kind of tell you with timeline and kind of like what to expect. DMC2, it's kind of like a filler, like it's a side mission essentially for Dante. It's not really like progressing any of the story, so there's a lot of room for a lot of these things between all these different games.